Hey, what's going on? It's Tony Angelos, your Chicagoland real estate broker, and today we are diving into Naperville as we continue our series. I'm here with Katie today. Say what's up, Katie.
What's going on?
And we're going to show you exactly what it's like to live here, and there's no better place to start than downtown, which is where we are now. Excuse the siren. There we go. If you're new to my channel, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we're going to get right into it. If you are looking for a place that combines small town charm with city amenities, Naperville is the place to be. We are right on the Riverwalk right now. I got some ducks here. I don't know if you could see them through the camera. What's up, duckies? Is that a duck? Katie, is that a duck? Or is that a goose?
That's a goose.
That's a goose? Whatever, you get the point. But we are right on the Riverwalk. So let's show you some stuff. I'm going to show you some places to eat, what to do around here, some of the schools, and you're going to love it. So do me a favor, hit the like button, and let's go. So we're starting at the Riverwalk here. It's one of the highlights of the Naperville downtown area. Riverwalk strolls along the DuPage River. Perfect place for, a nice walk along the river on a nice day like today. What do you think, Katie? She's busy on Instagram. Perfect for a nice day like today. There are some restaurants. We got some stuff over here. We got the beautiful bridge over there. And it just kind of gives so much energy to the area. So the reason that we're starting in downtown is, and I've said this before in other videos, and I'll link some of my other Naperville videos, wherever one of these corners are so you could watch them. But I've talked about it before. A good, vibrant downtown area is one of those key economic indicators that you want to look for when you're thinking about the longevity of an area in a city. Naperville's got a great downtown area. We're going to explore it today. But when you see, coffee shops and boutiques and restaurants, and there's so many people out here today. I meant to get here earlier to avoid all these people, but what can you do? When you see all this stuff, it's a good indicator of what's going on in the city as a whole. So let's go take a look at some of this stuff. Let's get off of this Riverwalk. I'm gonna get some drone footage later for you, but let's get some other footage of the rest of the city so you can see what it's actually like to live here. All right, when it comes to places to eat, there's tons of options on here. We're talking pizza, sushi, Greek, whatever. Right behind me, we have Vasily's Greek food. It's a classic Greek Mediterranean place. It's right on the river. You can't see it, but on the other side is the river. And it's perfect for those warm summer evenings where you just want like some easy food, some light food, a cold glass of wine, and a really good time. Right over here, we've got Sparrow's Coffee, and I want to take a break from filming this video. I'm going to go inside and get a coffee because I need one. So, I did not know this, but apparently Sparrow has really good food. Next time I'll definitely get something, but I got a cold brew, big cold brew fan. Katie got a matcha latte. Both of us liked both the things we got, so thumbs up to Sparrow. All right, another local favorite. It's basically around the corner. It's called Allegory, and it's an American comfort food spot. I'm talking like fried chicken, steaks, are all really solid here. And if you're a fan of whiskey or bourbon, they have 97 bourbons and whiskeys at their bar. Definitely worth checking out. There are so many options here, though. It's not just these two. Everything in between. Pizza. We have a steakhouse right there. There's a bagel shop. Well, there's an Einstein Bagels right there. Jenny's ice cream over here. There's tons of options. But Allegory, Vasily's, everything in between. The food scene is great downtown Naperville, and tons of bars too. Excellent nightlife over here. All right, let's talk about some things that you can do that are not food related, that are not Riverwalk related, and are not downtown related. Well, kind of close to downtown. We are at Riverwalk Park, right outside of the downtown area, and this is just one of those areas where you could come, have picnics, play. And I'm going to show you right behind me over here. I don't know, yeah, you can see it. We got Moser Tower. We're right on the hill right now. Moser Tower, or the Millennium Carillon, as they're called. I did a little digging on it. It was built in 1999, and it was meant to, commemorate the new millennium. And there are actually like over 600 Carillon towers around the world, and this is the fourth largest one in, I think, the U.S. I don't know if it's the fourth largest in the world. Fourth largest in the U.S. for sure, though. And they got, I forget exactly how many bells. They got a ton of bells up there. And you could go there, though. You could go to the visitor center. You could take a tour of it. You could walk up and down the stairs of it. But you could check it out. And it was, it took 3 years to build. You cannot see it from here, but right over there, I could hear the kids chanting because it's pretty close to the summertime. But we got Centennial Beach over there, which used to be a quarry, actually. Then in the 30s, the city of Naperville changed it to a swimming facility, and now they got like sandy areas. They got some grassy areas for picnic. I mean, we've got a lot of grassy areas over here. But so grassy areas for picnics. They have some shallow areas for kids. They got some volleyball courts, and I'm going to get some drone footage for you, too. Oh, some kid just got called on the intercom. I don't know if you could hear that, but he's getting in trouble. But a ton of fun. There's so many people out today. It's such a great weekend for me to, actually it's a Thursday, but such a great day for me to film this video because the energy is just like It's great. It feels like summer for the first time, and if you're not from the Midwest, we really cherish this time. So let's talk about schools now. Believe it or not, there are close to 200 different schools in Naperville. I'm talking elementary, preschools, everything, from all the way to college. North Central College is basically right in downtown Naperville. I went to Illinois Wesleyan University. We were in the same conference. They had a better football team than us, but that's for a different time. And there's so much going. There's a lot of schools here. Great schools too. Highly rated academic institutions. Pretty much three main high schools. There's Neuqua Valley, which is pretty far south. Then pretty close here we have Naperville Central, which is also very close to downtown Naperville. And then Naperville North, which is not too far from here either. Tons of kids. I think across all three, there's almost 10,000 students enrolled at those three high schools alone, with Neuqua being the biggest. Now, I did not grow up here. I did not go to either of those three high schools, so I cannot attest to the rivalry or anything like that. All I'm going by is the stats online. You can, talk to people that might have gone to the schools themselves to see, which one's better, but everyone's got their opinions. So I'm only speaking from what I can find, academic scores, the results from the state, and all the things that parents will look at too when they're looking for schools for their children also. But those are the kinds of things you got to think about. So we've covered things to do, the parks, the downtown area, but what about actually living here? Actually living here. Well, I've got other videos on that, so I'm not going to dig into it right now. But what I will say right here and right now, and you could see my other videos in whatever, one of these corners, I don't know. And these videos go into what you could get at different price points. That's the last thing I'm gonna say about that. But what I will say right now is that we have something for every price point here. Massive city, and it's growing, and there's a reason that it's consistently rated one of the top places to live, safest neighborhoods, best places to raise a family, all that stuff, because it has something for everybody, and it's very welcoming, very inviting. So whether you're looking for an entry-level apartment, your first home, or a $12 million house, there's literally something for everyone in Naperville. And I've already had a few of you reach out and text me about properties here. Whether you're looking to buy your first place, move, sell, whatever it is, my number's right below. Just shoot me a text, happy to talk to you, and see if we can make something work. All right, that pretty much wraps up our tour of Naperville. So I'm gonna sit down on this bench in the shade and say this. It's basically small town feel with big city amenities. It's 30 minutes outside of Chicago, super accessible. Whether you work in the city, whether you work in Naperville, doesn't matter. It's got everything. It's an easy place to live. It's consistently voted, one of the top places to live, best place to raise a family, best school districts, best, XYZ. So, the reasons why people love it are pretty much endless. I think I pointed some of these reasons out in this video. The things you could do downtown, Centennial Beach, all the things you could do here at Rotary Park. So that pretty much wraps us up. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.